Okay, I'm ready for this game to mercilessly stomp my face into the mud some more. We're back at it with more Dark Chronicle. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm still enjoying this game a lot. But wow, did it get difficult. I do want to say, in between now and last stream, I said that I was kind of like, oh, Iron Mask, that's one of the things I need, right? Between now and the last stream, it is. I said that I was unsure about doing chapter 8, I think it is, which is the, like, epilogue. I couldn't remember the word at the time, but epilogue, that's the word. I looked into it a little bit because I really didn't remember anything about it. And, I don't think I want to do it. I think it takes away from the ending a lot, which is kind of what people were saying in, like, the discussion. I saw a lot of threads where people were like, I just beat the main story, should I bother with, Zelmite Mines? It's kind of destroying me. There are enemies in Zelmite Mines that when you're, like, fully, you know, upgraded and stuff, they kill you in 2 hits. That's just how difficult that part is. A lot of enemies have like 20,000 health, which is a lot. As a comparison, in the last area I was in, oh, I thought it told you how much health they had here. It doesn't. I don't know how they knew they had 20,000 then, but yeah, I was reading about it and I was like, yeah, it's as bad as I remember it being. I'll put it this way, when I was young, I mentioned this at like many times, especially in the early part of this playthrough, but like when I was young, we cheated when we played this game because we really liked the diorama and we really liked the story, but we sucked at the game. So we cheated when we played the game. We used a cheat and we didn't actually like beat the game properly. And even with it cheated so that we had like maxed out weapons and stuff, we were still struggling on Zelmite Mines. It's a really hard part. It's a test of skill, basically. It's literally just bonus content for like a fun challenge for those that are into that kind of thing. It's not like must play. It's not like a requirement to 100% complete the game. You do get a little bit of story. You do get a teensy tiny bit of story, but it's nothing that like would ruin the playthrough for us. It's nothing that like if we don't show it, you're gonna be like, oh man, I didn't get the true ending. It's nothing like that. It's more like it's just like a little extra bit of story. So I'm gonna pass on that. I think that would just be really irritating. It's also like the biggest dungeon in the game. It's got like a lot of forks and I think it's like 20 or 30 floors. It's a lot of work. It's just so much work, and it's just not going to be worth it. I'm going to have to grind. There's like recommended loadouts and stuff for it that like I'm not even close to having. There's a lot of things about it that's just like, I don't think it's right for this playthrough. I think we're best off just getting the regular ending and being done with that. Unfortunately, I just don't think that would make for very good quality content. I think it's kind of like beating a dead horse rather than just being content with when it's done. In terms of like a series, for the game itself, it's just getting more bang for your buck, you know, when you bought the game. It's just stuff that would make the game more fun. You're not even in the post game yet, right? No. No. We still have 2 chapters, this one and the next one. The next one is the final chapter of the main story. It's kind of like, oh, okay, my controller just died. Guess my phone's not getting charged. It's kind of like, like Battle Frontier in Pokemon, you know? If you're really into the like, competitive, like, grind, getting everything to be, like, perfect and a bit more meta rather than just a standard playthrough, then, it's there, and it's an option for you. But if you're not really into that, i.e. me, then the vanilla ending is good enough. And I'm also mostly going to be focusing on my, like, melee weapons with these two going forward, because it's funny, everything I was reading, because I mean, I don't really mind, this isn't really spoilers, it's stuff that we're never gonna see in this playthrough. Everywhere I was reading was recommending, there's a gun, I can't remember the name of the gun, but there's a gun that is apparently like, it's like the meta for this game. It's like the thing that you're supposed to get with Max, and it's like the best gun ever. It's like the be-all end-all. It takes care of everything. But it's like a lot of work to get or something, or you have to invent it or something like that. I remember reading about it, and there was something about it where it was like, it's just not going to happen in this playthrough. But it's interesting to know that, because I've never known the gun to be the best weapon, and that's kind of more why I wanted to mention that, because obviously we've really not put a lot of emphasis on the ranged weapons, because they're kind of a pain in the ass to use. I mean, the gun not so much, to be honest. The gun's okay. It's her armbands that are just really bad. They take too long to be useful. I don't know if they're considered part of, like, the meta, quote-unquote. Everyone was just talking about Max's gun or, like, a specific thing for the ride pod, but a lot of people say that as you get further in the game, the ride pod becomes more useless because your characters kind of out-strength it, which I kind of agree with. There's definitely some big, bulky enemies that don't seem very weak to anything other than the ride pod, but generally, I can kind of see where they're coming from. So, yeah, I wanted to look into it to make sure that I knew what I was doing, and it might be disappointing. I mean, I don't really think anyone gives a fuck, but it might be disappointing to someone if they watch this in, like, the year 2029 and they just really want to see a full playthrough, and they get to part 12 of this, like, 30-plus hour playthrough to find out I'm not even going to do Zelmite Mines, but, like, I just don't think it's worth it. It doesn't sound like it's worth it. As I said, everything I read kind of emphasized on that it's mostly just more gameplay. It's just kind of like a test your skill, see if you've upgraded everything effectively, see if you're ready for this kind of place. And obviously I probably haven't, so I don't think that's going to work out very well. I've had something wrong with my throat for the last couple of days. I hope I'm not getting sick again. Scale and smash. That's it? Okay. That's not scale. This is scale. Just get over 100 for now. See if that's enough. Nope. What about Smash? Probably not then. They're probably gonna have to match Beast at 108. So I think all three of those stats needed to be worked up for the next upgrade here. I think. But I haven't fought those two enemies either, so... who knows. I'll continue working on Monica for now. Her and Max are both pretty well built. I wouldn't say one is really too much better than the other. Like, Max's hammer definitely deals more damage, but it's slow as hell compared to her sword. They both got their benefits. There was a healing thing somewhere on this map, so I'd probably just go back to that rather than wasting my cheese. I need to stock up on cheese. I don't know where to do that, but I really need to stock up on cheese. Is this going to be a mimic? No, there's just more enemies. Okay. Balala. So I think if I level up my monster transformation enough, it would have turned into a Balala, which I think is way better. I would definitely like to play this again in my own time at some point, like from the beginning, and just really put a lot of time into like this playthrough has kind of been like more casual, like, you know, I haven't really been inventing things, I haven't really been so very carefully like considering, oh, if I do this and this, then the weapon will upgrade to this, you know. Obviously I'm trying with Spheda, but I'm not doing great at it. I'd like to partially do a completionist playthrough of this in my own time at some point, but I say partially because I think the fishing in the Spheda will always be too much of a setback for me. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do completionist on this, also because it requires Zelmite mines. I mean, as a finale, that could be kind of like, if you've done everything else in the game, it could be kind of cool. The thing about doing all the Spheda as well is that doing all the Spheda does mean that, it does mean that you get like a lot of like gems and stuff that are very good for upgrading your gear. If I hit this super hard, maybe it'd have to be like full power. That's not it. Oh yeah, that's totally doable too. The thing is, it'd have to be red to do the shot from here, which it just turned blue. So I might as well just focus on getting it a little closer. If I go about there. I didn't want full strength. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. This is feeling like the most doable Spheda I've had in a while. Oh, fuck. Please. Oh, why does it not? I'm so confused. I swear sometimes, like, all you have to do is, like, get it to be near the portal. And other times it's like it has to, like, perfectly go through it. Okay. Just relax. Take the shot. Knock it in the water. And it's blue. Okay. Yeah, it's not happening then. Fuck it. Fuck it. It's so ass. I even researched that in my own time. I was like, is there a way to make Spheda more bearable? No. Nah, you're just good at it or you're not. I thought maybe there was like a club you could use that would make it a little better, since I've been using the same club for a long time. They have a lot of different ones. I'm assuming maybe some have a wider like hit range or whatever it is, you know, the little bar that goes up at the bottom. But generally speaking, no, I think I just suck at Spheda. I think it's just not my kind of game. I think the thing that I find really irritating about Spheda is that it's so spaced out between attempts at it that I feel like it's difficult to get good at it. Like, I don't think I'd be able to. I just don't really think it's in my, like, skill range. But I think it's kind of hard to hone your skills at it when there isn't really a way to train, as far as I know. You just have to play an entire level over and over again to attempt it. It's kind of like trying to get good at a game, but you're only allowed to play the game for like 5 minutes, and then you have to like stop and do something else for 15 and then play the game again for another 5. You'd have a really hard time getting better at that game because you keep stopping to do other things in between. Nice! I didn't know if that was going to actually work. I'll still try to use these a little bit here and there, but wow, 5 damage. 5 damage. And it needs so many points still. I'll try getting one of them to 40. I mean, to 80. Just to see if 80 is the criteria. Maybe it's closer than I think it is. Doubt. Doubt. Big, big doubt. Oh, they're still only doing 3 points instead of... Oh, no, they always do 3. What if I do power crystals just to get its attack up a bit? Just do 3 power crystals. I mean, it's damage that's like its weak point, so... Maybe upgrading its power wouldn't be a bad idea. It still needs more. That's the insane thing. Sorry. Okay. So we got a blue seal on this dungeon, which means... Oops, all max. Okay, and he's dead. Somehow no. It's crazy how this guy just keeps doing that, and then, like, he just goes from shooting loads of fire to kicking immediately. But again, that's that no cooldown thing that I've been talking about. Every enemy in this game having. They can just keep going. I think the more I play this game, the more I really enjoy it, but I'm very aware it's just... it's got a lot of flaws. Does it though, or is it just hard? That's the thing. It might just be that it's difficult. I mean, I guess the cooldown thing is definitely a flaw. The fact that some enemies can just spam attacks is definitely, I think, a design flaw. Yeah, why not? I guess I gotta keep working on him a little here and there. I have really enjoyed this playthrough, though. I've been mostly alone on that, but I've enjoyed it quite a lot, for sure. It's definitely, been better than I remember it being. I always really liked this game, and I rated this game super highly. Sleeber. But you don't know if that's just nostalgia blindness, and obviously because I never actually finished it as well. Like, properly. Well, actually, I personally never finished it. I think I just saw my brother finish it. Like, I myself never actually beat it. It's been really nice for that, too. I think this enemy might just be resistant to guns, to be fair. What is Sleeber? Oh! No, I think 14 is just what I do to most enemies. I also feel like when you get like a cluster of enemies like this, the game just becomes a little too merciless. Like, I'm gonna die here, and there's nothing I could have done about that other than like tried to desperately get them away from each other. That would have taken time. I don't think Chapter 6 is going to be that long, though. I mean, what I need to get through one more floor in this, and then I've got to go to Venicchio and Heimrada again, and do like 4 floors in each of those dungeons. I don't think it's going to take that long. I mean, I think the final area is probably going to be a big one. I feel like that's going to take, you know, like maybe a couple streams, but I think we're getting very close to being finished with this game. My only concern when I think about the finish to this game is it's like, am I going to be able to beat this game without grinding? Or am I going to need to go level up at some point? Because I don't really want to grind. I can see the benefits of it, but I kind of don't want to. Oh yeah, I need to upgrade my gun again because I died. Right. Let's just give it all power crystals this time. Getting its attack higher would probably not be a bad priority. I mean, my hammer's attack is like 116. Yeah, it's almost 40 points away from it. And it needs more attack to even be upgraded anyway. So I think I'll just put loads of power crystals in it for a bit. I know they do have stat caps. There's only so high you can raise a stat on an item before it becomes locked. And you can't actually increase the stat any higher until it's been built up to something else. So the question shooter might eventually get locked at doing a certain amount of damage, but if I can just get the attack stat up a lot higher, I think that's going to help in the long run. That's the thing, is like if I was playing this in my own time, I'd be like sort of consulting like a wiki, not too much, because I find that ruins games when you have to sit there and just read about them constantly. Like I want to play a game and learn as I'm playing it, not have to go to an external place and study it. But like, hang on a sec, what's this? Oh, okay, nothing important. All right. It's kind of like what has always put me off of going back to Terraria is there's so much that I still don't know about that game, but it's all stuff you have to like research. I think a lot of the stuff in that game though you can learn by playing it. But like this game, I would want to know like how many times I can upgrade a stat before it becomes a waste is one thing. Like I kind of just want to throw power crystals at my gun for the time being, but I also don't want to throw so many at it that when it levels up it's not gaining any power. And that's where a wiki would come in handy. Game's not going to tell me that. It's definitely never going to tell you what the cap is until you hit it. Bloomo. It feels like something I'd name a Pokemon. The best time you use a wiki is when you're majorly lost. They can be really good if you're trying to like achievement hunt something too. Like I know like Binding of Isaac, for example. There's so much to that game. If you're ever trying to like master it, I think you kind of need to read about some of the stuff because it's so vague. I feel like wikis and roguelikes definitely feel like they go hand in hand a bit. This looks like a horrible cluster of enemies. That's a shitty, shitty start to this fight, too. Oh my god. What a rotten combination. I'm getting away from that. Fuck no. Come across the bridge, pussy. Yeah, they soon come closer when you start shooting them. Do me a favor if you're still here when I finish this, Crazy. I really need someone to remind me to do a fucking career in Uma Musume with one of the... I've got like 12 characters since I last worked on... I was slowly getting through all of the characters' careers so I could like read the stories for all the characters. And I got all the way down to like 6 left. And then Trackblazer came out. And I stopped working on characters I haven't played. I need to go back to that. It sucks because I like reading the story so much. I mean, you do get rewarded for it as well with characters from the archive. But also, What was I saying? Oh yeah, Track Blazer doesn't really give you many of the characters' cutscenes because it's not really the same. They don't have goals and like a story attached to them, really. So you have to play the other stuff. So I'll probably have to do like URAs or Unity, which means I'm gonna end up with a bunch of B pluses. Where at the moment I've been getting A's and A pluses. So it's kind of one of the reasons as well. I think I'm a little off put, but I'll go back. I really want to. There's like 3 characters in specific, same thing, that I unlocked from the gacha that I haven't used at all because of that. I like to make sure I set aside like an hour or 2 so that when I do their first career I can like read everything, you know, and like enjoy it and get to know the character better and stuff. And I just haven't done that in a long time. And when I do actually sit down and play at the moment, I end up doing a Track Blazer run, which is good. That's a very fun mode, but again, not really a lot of story attached to it. Conflict of interest. I'm currently stuck in B+ territory, so I'm guessing it's time to move to the Unity Cup. Yeah, probably. If you're hitting B+, you'll have a really hard time getting anything higher in just URA finale or the final or whatever it's called. Like that one, that is literally like the introductory difficulty. You only get B's and B+. I think you can get an A through it, but I think you need what they call MLBs, which I only have like 2 of, and they're not even the ones that are recommended 90% of the time. And if you're like me and you didn't know what an MLB is, that's maximum limit break. It's level 50 SSR support cards. Because I had no... Diga kept saying MLB in the horse chat, and I was like, I don't fucking know what you're talking about, man. And then he said max limit break, and like, I started reading the term MLB like more and more and more. Not just because of him. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess it's like a really common thing people refer to them as. Yeah, it's a max limit break, and it's generally recommended for you to have like a full... Okay, Sleeber can heal. That's great. It's generally recommended for you to have a full like set of 5 SSRs that are MLB. That's gotta be it, right? Okay. I will say, if you like reading the story like me, I don't know if you do. I'm starting to think nobody else does at this rate. I feel like that's just a me thing. But if you do like reading them, I think Unity does give you all of the same cutscenes, because I think Unity is basically a combination of URA and its own thing. I mean, you do the URA finals in Unity, so it makes sense. You know how doable this Spheda looks? And yet still. I won't hit it. That is such an easy shot. You want to see someone fuck it up? Okay. Just have to doubt myself a bunch. The moment I start going, oh, that looks doable, I might be able to do that, that's when I fail. Now those chests, I think those chests are what you need to be like super strong in late game, because you get... Okay, I got resurrection powder, which is good, but not the same. I was about to say you get like a gem, because normally you do. And they can obviously synthesize for a lot of points. But naturally, that time I didn't get a gem, I got resurrection powder, which I think is still good. Like the Peridot, for example. Peridot? I've never known how to smell it. Peridot, probably. Never know how to pronounce this word, but yeah, it does attack, flame, exorcism, and beast, and it still only costs 1 synthesis point. Attack, flame, exorcism, and beast. Is there anything in particular that needs those? That only needs exorcism. That needs smash and scale. Attack flame exorcism. I could put attack flame. Oh, attack cyclone beast. Attack chill and scale. Yeah, I feel like that'd benefit her armband a bit. I should probably do that. Kind of forgot. Resurrection powder's cool though. It's the first time we've ever gotten that. In this entire, like, almost 40-hour playthrough, that's the first time I've gotten Resurrection Powder, and based on its name, I can kind of assume what it does. So that's cool. I don't know why it took so long to get, but at least I got it. Chamber of the Defending Wind Gem. Fine reading the character story, but not through the career story because I don't want to sit and do a career for like 2 hours because I read slowly. Well, the thing is, once you've read the career story once, you never have to read it again because it repeats every single time. I skip through that because I've already read it. Like, it doesn't change for each character. But, unless you mean like the little character cutscenes that pop up during the career. Alright, what do I have to do? I'm not going to probably do it, but what do I have to do? Just out of curiosity. Defeat Lapis Guardian in Chamber of the Defending Wind Gem without healing, only using Max's Big Bucks hammer. I need a specific weapon? Yeah, okay. Here's what I read. Get on the ride pod and just shoot it with the Nova Cannon. Because remember, bosses don't drop XP anyway. Oh no, they do. These ones do. But it's like pennies. Also, it turns out by me not upgrading like Nova Cannon stuff, we do have like the worst. We do have like the absolute worst ride pod weapons. So that's good to know. Yeah, that really doesn't drop a lot of XP. Wow. That looks terrible. What is that? That looks kind of cool in his hand, actually. It looked kind of poopy, like literally like a poopy. Like an alien poopy. You know, because it's green. Aliens definitely poop green. I think that's safe to assume. Return to previous floor. Alright, we're done with this place. I'll miss you. I'll miss you, Starlight Canyon. You're kind of nice. Your Spheta sucks, but you're kind of... The rest of you is kind of nice. What if they poop bright pink? They could do. Maybe, maybe it's like American Dad and they poop gold. Yeah, think about that. So we've done Balance Valley and Sindane. Got these 2 areas to do. Bejeweled poop. Yeah. You know, I kind of like American Dad. I won't lie. I won't lie. I don't know what it's like these days. I haven't seen some of the newest stuff, but I always thought it was more funny than like Family Guy. I thought the writing was way better in American Dad. But then it didn't rely on cutaway gags at all. That's probably the main thing that sets it apart. Well, this is, I'd assume, where I will find Pirate Eye, which means I can finally upgrade his hammer. I'm not really sure what you meant earlier when you said, but JustJich $2. By the way, I have no idea what you meant by that. $2. $2 is $2. Huh. You might be onto something. Okay. I miss this place. This is definitely my favorite area in Dark Chronicle. It's weird too, because I'm really not an ocean beach kind of guy. Like, it's normally not my kind of place, but there's just something so heavenly about this place. It just feels really nice. The music's really pleasant. Even the dungeons feel really nice in this place. The future version Lunar Labs is really nice too. The diorama, I feel like this is like one of the best places to build in. It's just really pleasant. Wandering Zappy. I got Chillstone. Let's try to do the really easy medal of killing every enemy on this floor with Max's hammer. Maxwell's silver helmer. I can't speak. Oh, it's Anti-Medusa. I haven't seen Anti-Medusa in a while. This is like a good place to grind. I'll have to remember to come back here if I do decide to grind at any point. They're taking at least 2 hits, which means they're probably dropping a decent amount of XP for where I'm at still. Okay, I don't need to go there. Goyon. Oh, that's not even the exit I'm looking for. That's right, I forgot. Gotta find the Stargate. There's the exit that I need. Just fill that in on the map. Oh. I like when they're like, kill every enemy with your melee weapon, and then they put floating enemies in. It's really fun. I like desperately trying to swing at them as they mock me in the air. I do my little backflips and they do nothing. Because why would a backflip hurt it? I'm sort of trying to get the ABS they drop, I'm just not. I'm also kind of trying to get the time medal. 6.5 minutes, I think it said. Probably not going to be able to get that. Could you stop backflipping? Max! 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 I'm not chanting his name, I'm trying to get him to stop being such a shit. I'm not cheering for him. Okay. There's the Zappy. I mean, you don't have to overlap the medals, to be fair. I'm just being greedy by doing that. Anti-Medusa. Fuck the XP. I want medals that I'm never gonna care about or use. But I want them anyway. You can get a cool clown outfit for Max that we'll never see in this playthrough. I mean, I might be able to afford it by now. I don't know. I think it's like 40 medals or 60 medals, one of the two, for the complete thing. I don't know if I want to turn Max into a clown for the rest of the playthrough, though. I can see it now. I'm going to end up getting stoned by Anti-Medusa because he keeps targeting the wrong enemy. I'm getting stoned. Oh, okay. We're just doing mimics now. Are you also a mimic? Are there any other Squidwards I should know about? Oh, oh! Is that it? Is that every monster? No, I got one more mimic, naturally. Come on, that had to be the time. That had to be 6.5 minutes, right? That didn't feel like any time at all.
That takes care of you guys.
Nice, there you go. Oh no, this feet. Oh. Wait, why didn't it give me the one for defeating everything with his right-hand weapon? What? I did! I never used the gun. Not only did I never use the gun, I don't even think I, like, threw a rock at an enemy. What? Why did it just not give me that? That's shitty. Easy looking speeder too. How fast do people finish these dungeons? I don't fucking know. There's probably some exploits people abuse with this game a little bit, honestly. Uh-oh. I could have, if it weren't for the fact that it just randomly decided that I didn't kill every enemy on that floor with my weapon, which I promise you I did. I mean, I guess there's footage to show that maybe I didn't, but I don't feel like I once used my gun on this floor. I would have actually gotten every medal on a floor for the first time. Oh, that's good. Yeah, let's use that. Let's use that on this. It was only one level up, but yeah. Do I do more attack? I'm thinking maybe. Do 2 more attack. The thing is, attack does go up through level up, whereas the other stats don't. I think I'm gonna pass on more attack for now, and I'm gonna do some lightning. God, my throat is really irritated at the moment, and I don't know what's causing it. It's been like this for about a day now. I've tried hydrating. I've tried bidrating, dihydrating. I've tried absolutely nothing and I'm all out of ideas, man. Oh wait, I gotta use the star key first. Something I ate / drink? I don't know, because it's been like this since last night. It was like right as I went to bed last night. I got into bed, and all of a sudden, like normally I get a little bit of acid reflux whenever I go to bed. Like I could literally have not ate in like the last like 12 hours. I'll just be like perfectly like, you know, whatever. Completely exhausted, very tired. I'll get acid reflux when I lay down, guaranteed, no matter what. Just have drank water and not eaten anything and it will still act up. But like, all of a sudden I was like, it was like a really bad cough. And my sinuses felt really dry. I felt really dry. And yeah, I tried hydrating a whole bunch. Tried using like this little nasal thing I've got, 'cause sometimes that helps a lot. All sorts of stuff, and like it just wouldn't calm down. I don't know what caused it. It was pretty terrible though. I don't recommend it. Zombie pirate. Wait. Pirate eye. I am here and I am stopped. Hello, MD. It's been a while. How you doing? You guys see my go live notification today? I didn't mean to be like a fucking downer about that. I just genuinely find that to be a funny statistic. At the moment, for context, at the moment, anytime I live stream, I lose a follower to 2 followers. Every single stream. I don't know what's going on, but every time I go live, I'm losing a lot of followers at the moment. I don't know what's up with that. It's been really recent, like the last like kind of week or two. I'll gain 1 every now and then, and I'll see that my count hasn't gone up, and I'm like, wow. But Twitch doesn't show you your like overall change, only how many you've gained. Which, I gotta say, I find that a lot more positive than YouTube literally showing you every time you lose a subscriber. Or like if your like net change is like minus something, it like tells you. They see your Pokemon playthrough and are mad that you aren't using optimal Pokemon. That's a really funny, I thought. It's probably just people from years ago seeing the notification and being like, oh, I don't watch them anymore. Yeah, I mean, most likely. I don't take it personally. It would be really fucking nice to grow. It would be really, really nice to actually grow. I feel like this channel has been stagnant for a very long time, but it either happens or it doesn't, you know? I can't really control it, so there's no point getting upset about it. This was a stupid idea. What though? I wanted to just get that a little bit of XP, but that was such a little bit that it wasn't worth it even a little. How are you getting hit by that? I didn't even look like it was doing anything. I keep meaning to get more cheese and not doing it. Okay. Smash and scale. We'll just do 2 of each. Eventually, this thing's gonna hit the numbers that it's asking for. Should I buy a store pizza or go to my nearest Papa John's or Little Caesars? Well, I'll tell you this. I had Papa John's today. So I'm gonna say Papa John's. Join me. Join me, Link. Dark Excalibur. That's a cool sounding sword. I just gotta kill a fat... Naga. Yeah. I like how weak Blackbeard is. Wait, is my theory being proven true? No fucking way, if so. I think I mentioned this last stream, but when I went back to Sindane, everything was absolutely demolishing me. I was tearing through healing items like crazy. And I remember asking, you don't suppose I was supposed to go through these like backwards, right? Like Sindane's the hardest. And then like Venicchio and Mount Gundor are like the easiest when it comes to like the level scales. Please tell me that's not actually true. Oh! Because I feel like I'm killing everything here way faster than I was in Starlight Canyon a second ago and Sindane in the previous stream. I feel like this stuff is dying way easier. Oh. Looks like we got them all. I said it fast. I set a new record time. Yeah, like, for real? These are supposed to be like the harder floors. What the fuck? It's not like I've been leveling up like crazy too. The last chest had a magic crystal. I didn't even process that. Wow. Now I can find where all the enemies are on the map, except I already killed them all. Alright. Let's try more Sfida. Oh boy. I'm sure this will go really well. $5 tons. That's a long way to get it in only 5 shots. Making sure that it's also the correct color. Okay. Okay. Alright. Big strength, Bing. Big strength, Bing. That's too strong. That's too far. I've made it worse. Okay. It's alright. No, that's the wrong direction. Fuck. I meant to do slice, not hook. Fuck. Oh, okay. Oh. It's lined up a little more. Okay. Okay. Somehow that worked out so far. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Not bad. Oh. Bad. Very bad. Okay. Blew it. I blew it. I blew it. It's still kind of possible, but it's gonna be really fucking hard to pull off. I'd have to hook. I'd have to hook for sure. And hit it pretty hard. Nah, it's fucked. That was really close too. But there you go again. There you go. Proof once again. I started believing that I could do that one, and that was my problem. That was my downfall. What did you miss? Oh, I got frozen tuna. This is what you missed. Whilst you were gone, I decided I'm now a frozen tuna main. I wish. I wish I could, but these stats are rotten. I'd love to. That's why I've never sold it. I can't get rid of frozen tuna. What a great weapon. Okay. Drop this little bad boy into here. That was really not a bad floor. Disturbingly easier floor than some of the other ones I've done. Alright. Okay. Clear all without healing. Okay. I really got to remember to buy some antacids though, because I deal with heartburn a lot, and it's not fun to deal with when you don't have anything to like counteract it. You just kind of gotta deal with it. If anyone told me that as you get older you would just deal with acid reflux a lot, I would have never bothered getting older. Oh! Oh, it's you! Who? I think it's, her sword, right? Yeah! Yeah! I can now upgrade her sword. Beautiful. Dark Excalibur. That sounds fucking awesome. Holy shit. Look at that. Clock Knight Guardia Miss Gorgon. Miss Gorgon. Miss Gorgon. May I be excused, please? Cyclone needs improving, which is at 43. Holy moly. We're going to be keeping this. Holy fuck. That's a big sword. I'm going to be keeping this for a while, but you know what? That's fine. I feel like the last sword I had for like barely any time at all. So it kind of works out. This should also level up pretty fast now for the first few levels too, as usual. So that's also good. Pirate Eye! That's the hammer, right? Oh my god, we're upgrading everything. What do you upgrade into? Heavy hammer. I have 16 synthesis points spare. Oh, fuck. Ooh, that's cool. Evil Nail. A Guardia again and a Lancer. This needs Cyclone, which is 0. Chill, Cyclone, Exorcism, Smash, Beast, and Scale. Pretty much everything. Alright, well this is definitely gonna get this put into it then. Actually, I don't think... Flame, Exorcism, and Beast. I think a sword would gain more from that. No. Screw it. As I said before, these things they're made for using. I don't know why you would just hoard them. That is a cool ass hammer. Alright, I'm gonna put 10 wind crystals on this to get it up to 30 Cyclone. May as well. And then it needs Scale, so I'm gonna do 5 Scale. Big upgrades to start this one off. Sword and hammer. They'll probably be flashing red for a long time. But hey man, they're pretty good. Why am I not healing? Why am I just trying to endure this? That's not a good idea. Oh, so this got a level up already. 6 points on a level up. Holy fuck. Okay, we'll just do 6. We'll just do 6 wind crystals. I think it's gonna need a hell of a lot of cyclones, so. Hey Ryan, you hit 100 stream streak. You're the first person to do it. I kind of want to kill this guy with a gun. I think Blackbeard's really good for getting gun XP because weak ass enemy. What about Armband? What about Armband though? It's so much more slow to use. What a shitty enemy. What a bitch. Oh my god. Stop it. I think he took the shitty enemy what a bitch line very personally. He still is though. It still irritates me. I saw another dialogue recently pop up in Umai. It was an interaction between Measure Arden and Daitaku Helios. One of the like lobby conversations. And it's Arden asking Helios why she says, way. It's like a conversation about that. But the reason it irritates me is because in global, it's way, not way. That doesn't hit the same. Please, Monica, please. God, Turning Stone is fucking terrible. How long does this last? Again, friendly reminder that when you do a status effect on an enemy, they have it for like half a second. You'll get like maybe a hit or two in. There we go. Still not level up. Oh. I don't think this is worth it. Oh, now it's worth it. Again, man. Again. I'm just swapping out. Oh, you can't. Wow, that's really cool. Oh, that's really fun game. Really fun game design right there. Thank you. Literally nothing I can do. I don't think like button mashing or anything. I genuinely don't think anything gets you out of this. I think you just have to wait. I'm gonna run out of healing items. What a load of shit. Any second now. Okay, well that was a waste. They're not worth it. They are definitely not worth it. Okay. Coral dog. Oh my god. My last crunchy bread. I've had those the whole game. Wasted like 5 in this one floor. Just so I could try to make my armband a little less shit. It takes so much effort to make the armband good. Or I'm just bad at the game. I mean, that's also a possibility. I guess I should just do attack. Just like I did with the gun, I think just putting loads in attack would be really good. I mean, that is like the base thing that makes this stronger. The only enemy I remember from the first game. Well, there was Skeleton. We've seen Skeleton. Remember that funny skeleton picture we had for a little while? That was great. Everybody loved it. Ooh. Another level up. Okay. This time there's a 12 points. Holy fuck. Putting all 12 on this. Seeing my points go up by like 30 though is insane. And the fact that it still needs more is also kind of crazy. The skeleton you posted for was from the last game. Sort of. I think it was the same-ish character model. 'Cause remember when I was playing Dark Cloud and that skeleton enemy popped up, I kind of lost it a little bit. I was like, oh my god, it's him! They looked even more silly in the first game, if I remember right. Okay. She's gonna die in this room. I have no healing items. I think I should just let Max handle this, because I think her sword was bad against it. Yeah. His gun's getting better. It seems like my little attempts at making it more usable are paying off to an extent. I just really want to get her armband better, primarily. I have no healing items, right? Yeah, nothing. I need to go get some bad after this floor. I need to stop saying later and actually get some. Get away. Oh god. I had to kill that one with the sword. It was him or me. Check it. Alright, and then finish it with the gun. And then finish it with the gun. Easy. I feel like, if I remember right, that dog enemy they threw at you insanely early in the first Dark Cloud. And it's a very strong enemy. I don't think it was specifically the coral dog in Dark Cloud 1 though, because this is a palette swap of an enemy I've already fought. But yeah, I think you had to fight those in like the very first dungeon, and they were definitely way too strong to be in the game that early. That game was just not as fun as this one. It just wasn't. Like, it wasn't awful. And there's a little part of me that wants to go back and play it again. But I know it's nowhere near as good as this game. Okay. And it's going to be really hard not to compare it to this game when I play it. I am so fucked. 14 damage. No. Stop targeting the wrong fucking thing. Scale is the lowest. Okay, we'll do 6 scale. I think they have a lot of catching up to do, so that's 5. Just using an entire 6 on one stat's probably not going to be so bad. Wow. Wowie, wowie, wow. Stop blasting me. Stop. Unaggro your ass. It's determined. Somebody shooting at me? Trying. Yeah, get stuck. Nice. This thing is determined to shoot at me, and Max is determined to not target it. He will target anything but the pirate eye. That's what you get, Max. Honestly, you fucking deserve that. You're being such a goddamn idiot for no reason. Oh no, I just really don't want to target that enemy. I know it's actively shooting at me, but maybe it's just misunderstood. I'll just try using some of these on the dog. Because as soon as that dog gets aggroed, I'm in a bad spot. You know what? I really don't have a lot to lose on this, and it might heal me. It might heal me. There's a chance. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. There was a chance. Why would it, though? Oh, you have to equip it. Oh, I can use it. Okay. Do I really want to use this now, though? I mean, I'm probably gonna die if I don't. I have 18 health on Monica, and that's it. I'd really rather not fail. Let me guess. He comes back with 1 HP. Oh, no. He's got full health. Okay. Just immediately blasting again, yeah. Shoot one of your stupid cannonballs. Holy fuck. I did not think that would one-shot it. Wow.
Alright. That takes
Alright. That must have taken me a while to get through that floor. 18 and a half minutes. Yeah, I'd say. Oh, right next to the ball. And the gate's blue and the ball's blue. That's great. That means this is gonna be really fucking hard. What if I just, like, get it in one, though? Oh, that was... I can't seriously fuck this up. I can't fuck this up. I cannot... There's no way, right? There you go. Spheda seems better in this dungeon. I seem to actually be able to win at Spheda in this dungeon. Compared to every other map. Just another reason to like... Oh, great. Wonderful. What a crappy item. I have Donnie with me. I don't need that at all. Where's the fucking... Where's the... Oh, there it is. I'm not doubting ourselves again, are we? I kind of technically was. I was going, there's no way I can fuck this up. Because I was kind of expecting to fuck it up. And look at what happened. I passed. All I have to do is not believe in myself. To truly believe in myself. Red seal. No max. Okay. It's definitely the harder of the two. Especially if there's those dog enemies in here. She's very good, but I feel like she dies a lot easier. Hey, I didn't buy any healing items. You know what I'm gonna do real quick? Something I've never done before. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I'm leaving. Because I need to go buy healing items. Where can you buy cheese? 1 second, I'm gonna look this up. Beautiful. Just as I remember the music. Starlight Temple, okay. We're going to Starlight Temple then. Wait, Starlight Canyon. Starlight Temple. I should go back and clip the fish throw. The fish throw? What's the fish throw? When you were at the beach. You mean when I had to throw the electric fish into the thing's mouth? Moon omelet. That's new. I keep holding on to these shitty items because I'm like, oh, I should train those up sometime. I'm not. If I ever get more things done, it's gonna be on a new save. I can let go of these things. I'm gonna get rid of the ones that don't look that cool. I kind of find this one really funny though, so that's the thing. Just like frozen tuna. I'd never get rid of frozen tuna. Getting rid of frozen tuna would be fucked up. It's like getting rid of like a family memento, you know? You had to throw it at their head to knock off the evil thingy in it. I actually don't remember that. I don't know why you'd clip it, because I don't remember it. Maybe it was clip worthy, but I actually don't really have any memory of like what it was about that. Was it like was it like really awkward or something? Do you want something to eat before you go? Yeah, I wanna buy cheese. Do you sell me cheese? This is a food place. Sell me cheese. Do you want something to eat before you go? Yeah, I want you to sell me cheese. I guess it's not him. Who sells cheese? It must be this shop then. Because I don't think there is a shop up here, is there? No. It's gotta be this one. I'm assuming this is a shop. Yeah. Cheese. I'm also gonna just buy 20 of these. Because I keep getting hit with status effects. And they are fucking irritating. Are there any of these that I'm a little low on? I have a lot of money, so I should be okay for now. I can't wait until I needed all this money for the final place I'm gonna have to do diorama in. I'm gonna get to a place where I'm gonna have to do more diorama, and I'm gonna have no money. Wait, your commands can't reach the Ixiom from here? What do you mean? Wait, let me travel here? Do I have to just be like more in the middle? What? Is here okay? What the fuck? Why did it let me travel here if it doesn't let me leave here through? That's dumb. If you can get me to there, why can't you get me away from there too? Alright, we weren't done in Ocean's Roar Cave. Got one more floor, and it's a Red Sea. Oh, I'm nervous. Death Ocean. Well, at least it's got a friendly name. As long as I don't get too greedy with trying to level up her armband, I should be okay. That will be my famous last words before I die trying to level up the armband. Don't you worry. Don't you worry a little bit about it. I am very aware that that's exactly what's going to happen. Alright, what's around this corner? No! It ain't worth it. Just get rid of those fast. Oh boy. Speaking of ain't worth it. How much damage does this do? Holy fuck! Oh my god! 775 damage? What the fuck? That was really funny. Holy, what a big... Oh, come on. No ride pod? You want me to fight one of these? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. 170. Okay, one of these is gonna do a fair bit of damage, right? 370. There you go. That's the one. Oh, fuck. Okay, this isn't even me trying to level this. This is me trying to kill this in a way that's safe. I don't want to waste too many crystals here because I might have to deal with a lot of these. In fact, I hear another one behind me. Okay. Exorcism. Biast. Scale. Alright. One more attack. I think some of the other stats are probably going to be worth focusing on. Beast does beasts and Scale does reptiles and dragons. Smash is what should need to be more effective against what I'm currently fighting, but that's not really going to... Maybe we should just do power crystals. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna do 2 of each. No, it was Beast and Scale, right? Yeah. Because the other ones are pretty high up still. What does Exorcism do again? Undead. Yeah, it doesn't really help either. Yeah, none of these are really gonna help me much. Scale kinda does. There's a lot of, like sea creature type enemies in here. Reptiles and dragons. Yeah, there's quite a bit of that in here. Oh, this thing needs so much to be upgraded. It's such a long grind. And it's such a not good item at the moment. Let's just repair it whilst it's not too much trouble. Take this. Take another one. Okay. Hello, Rock. Thank you for stopping me from moving. I mean, this is a pretty easy enemy to avoid, at least. So it's definitely good for getting XP on the armband. All I have to do is just walk backwards a little bit. It's very slow. It's just if I was to only use the armband and not the stones, that would take a very long time to kill. I'll order some Papa John's around 8. Alright. Alright. You better. Oh boy. I've been... whatever that status effect is. I've been thatted. Let me just get rid of that real quick. I have a complaint about not specifically Papa John's, although Papa John's is guilty of it too. So it's like a very authentic Italian place name. Well, I don't think it's very authentic at all, actually, considering I've seen what authentic Italian pizzas are like, and they don't really look like something I enjoyed very much. But you know, it's sort of, I don't know. I guess let's just ignore that part and just say there's a really nice restaurant near me that I really like, that uses like actual mozzarella on their pizza. And I gotta say, I am getting very fed up with pizza places that put more cheddar than mozzarella on their pizza. I understand using a blend. I can forgive using a blend. But pizza is supposed to be stringy cheese, you know, it's supposed to be like chewy cheese. I hate when you bite into it and it's just like mush. There's too much cheddar in cheese and pizzas around, well, at least around where I live. You grooving? There's this restaurant I go to though that's really nice. The pizzas are great, but like if you get it delivered, it costs so much more. And if no, you don't. And if I want to go there, it's like a really long way away from here. It's like an hour away, but oh, it's so nice. I think it's really spoiled me on pizzas. I think it's set the bar a little too high, maybe. There we go. There we are. Chill element. Jeez. Am I being too greedy? Is it even worth me leveling the armband? It doesn't really seem like that good of a weapon. I just want to see it upgraded at least one more time in this playthrough. But it feels like so much work. Three enemies. No. Okay. That's one down. Sturdy cloth. Hoping the pirate eye will just ignore me and not fire a cannonball at me. And it's already done it. Okay. I didn't want to do that. I was trying to get final blow on my... You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Who cares? Do you care? I don't care. Oh boy. I don't like being made to fight king mimics outside of a ride pod. I don't know why. because as you can see, I can take them. But there is a fear in me when I see them that needs to probably die down, because it seems like I can take them just fine. Okay, now these on the other hand are very bad news. Why aren't you doing your silly speaker thing? Why are you doing this spin attack? Why won't you let me level up? Why do you hate me? Arcarath. Okay. Monica, stop it. Monica! There you go. Just gotta get rid of those real quick. He's stuck behind a rock. Easy. Easy kill right here. I'm taking full advantage of this situation. Why not? This is too good to pass up. Thank you, Rock. I'm not even gonna pick you up and break you.
Looks like we got them all.
Hell yeah. Kill every enemy on every area of Ocean Roar's cave. Ocean's Roar. Ocean. Ocean. Blood Ocean. Yes. Now I need to work on exorcism as well. Okay. Here's what we'll do. For now, I'm gonna do 2 exorcism to get that to 50. See if 50 is good enough. It probably isn't. It probably needs so much more. Yep. And then I'll get one of these 2 up. And I'm gonna pick... I don't remember what Mount Gundor had a lot of. I think Beast. I try to think what level this thing's going to be at by the time I can finally upgrade it. It requires so much. I almost want to do what I did with her sword and look at the wiki and like see like how far off I am, but I don't really like spoiling that, because last time I did end up seeing what the swords were and making a choice off of that. Although to be fair, if I didn't, it probably would have taken me forever to have gotten the sword upgraded, so I don't know, maybe it's not such a bad thing. Hang on, what kind of... I'm looking. I changed my mind. It didn't take much. This game really doesn't like being tabbed down of. There's a Reddit thread. Pucklecull taking the piss to upgrade. Make a drill wrench plus 5 spink. Wait, what? What? Spink fear. I read that wrong. What? What is this? Infuse another weapon into it. What? Infusing weapons is the fast way to level up different ones. You level weapon to level 5. You get those stat points you can use to add different elements to the weapon. Then once you synthesize it, I think it retains 50 to 70% of the elements of each stat into a synth sphere that costs 5 points. So a weapon that has 50 flame, 75 ice, 42 holy, etc. You get a large fraction of all those elements that will be added to the weapon you choose to synth it to. Battle wrenches and true battle wrenches make great synth spheres. Level wrench to up to level 5. Upgrade to true. Level up to level 5. Synth it up. Break it down. Then add that sphere to what you're trying to level up. Later on, I think there are better weapons you can create that will work, like the heavy hammer, for much more attack power to be added. What the fuck? You get a sphere that has, let's say, 10 of each stat and 20 attack power for 5 points. You get all that added to your weapon. If you use individual synth items to level your weapon, you're going to need well over 50 to 80 points to get anything close to that. What the fuck? That's how you level up faster? Oh, fuck off. So you upgrade shitty weapons and then fuse them into your good weapon. I don't like that. I don't like that. What the hell, man? That's like never explained to you in the game either. But it's obviously not like an exploit. Okay, so here we go. So in order to upgrade this, here's what we need. We need, I mean, that's all very grindy stuff because you have to use a shit weapon and like build it up. So I don't really feel bad that I haven't been doing that because we're not really going for like a grindy playthrough. So for each of these, it needs 80 attack. Okay, so it's 1 point off on those. Flame, it needs 90. It needs 90 flame and 90 exorcism. And for every other stat, so for this one, it needs 90 cyclone and 90 beast. And for this one, it needs 90 chill and 54 scale. Holy shit. That's a lot. You're definitely asking for a lot there. Wow. So all these things that are like 40 to 50, they need to be at 90, except for one, which scale needs to be at 54. This bottom one sounds like the one I want to go for, just because it's the easiest one to get to. Hang on. That turns it into the moon armlet, which can still upgrade, so that's good, because I don't really like when they finish early. Alright, I'm just going to have a look at how each one of them looks. I'm going to base it on looks purely. Kind of like the Spirit Prasad the most. Spirit Prasad goes into Goddess Prasad. I'm just going to look at these because I don't think we're seeing all this shit anyway. Which then goes into the Angel Shooter. Which then goes into a weapon called Love. Okay, Love looks really cool. So that's the final one for that. I mean, we're not seeing the final one anyway, but fuck it. I'll have a look anyway. I'm at that point where I'm just like, is it really worth me stubbornly not knowing? The Sun Armlet can also go into the Angel Shooter and follow that path, but it can also go into the Mobius Bangle, which can go into Love as well. Love being the final one. But the Moon Armlet, the bottom option, can go into the Star Armlet and then into the 5-star Armlet, which is another final one. I think I want to go into the Love. Love looks like a really nice weapon. So it's going to have to be one of these two. Middle one seemed like it got there faster, I think. And middle one's the one I like the looks of. So we're just going to pursue the middle one from now on. We're not going to reach it anyway. We're not going to reach it. The final thing. Not in this playthrough. Absolutely not. But I guess I understand synthesis now that I've like read all of that. Like I understand, like, I guess there's like a thing you can do where you can use weapons to benefit it. And that's nice. That's very nice. I'm not going to do that still. That's a lot of grinding because you still have to get them up to level 5, which probably wouldn't take very long. You just go to like oh shit. You just go to like an early dungeon and then level it up a few times. Like those first few levels do go up kind of fast, so I kind of see where they're coming from, but yeah, we're not doing that. Not in this playthrough. I genuinely thought that went out of bounds for a minute. It looked like it went through the wall. There's a lot to this game that I just don't want to learn. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Well, I guess I'm not doing this, Sfida. It's in the wall. Okay. That's great. That's great. Alright, let's see what kind of boss we're in for. I'm sure it needs some kind of special thing that I don't have, but... Chamber of the Sleeping Water Gem. Ooh. I feel like Monica's sword would be good against this. It's very good against serpents. What do they recommend? Well, not recommend, but what's the challenge? It's definitely not a recommendation. Defeat it without healing using only her sword. Oh, okay. I can give this one a try. I mean, I'm half dead, so that kind of doesn't help. Okay. I don't think we're using Monica's sword. Does me using an antidote count as me healing? Yep. Okay. Wow, that's so cool. Thank you, Retro Achievements. Thank you. I know I can count on you. Okay. Might as well use my antidotes. I have a lot of those. 73. I know it's a boss, but jeez. Point Cyclone Exorcism. We'll do more Cyclone. Actually, I'm gonna half it, so I can do both. 3 of each. I didn't think that'd be enough. This thing probably needs to go over 100 on each stat. What were the other stats other than Cyclone and Exorcism? I haven't really been focusing on them because I've been catching Cyclone and Exorcism up. It's Chill and Smash, which are both over 120. Okay, yeah, that's gonna need a lot of points. That's where I feel like the wiki would come in handy for reading stuff, though. So you know how many points you're aiming for, so you don't like put too many in one thing for no reason. That's where I feel like, oh. Whoops. Got a little distracted there. Did I just freak out, or was that just in my head? Water gem. Water. I'm glad the achievement is just called water. I think they've all just been named after the element, to be fair. Well, either I just have the right build that this cave is, like, way easier for me, or they're getting easier as I go further in because I was supposed to do them the other way around. I think now that I have... How many treasure chest keys? I have 10. I don't think I'm going to need to bring Donnie with me for a while. So I'm going to go and get Stuart because I like getting healed between floors. That's a really, really nice one to have. Donnie is just not really helping much at the moment. I don't remember which one Stuart lives in. Is it this one? Yeah. No. Oh, do I have to, like, dismiss, right? Remove from party. Back to Georama? It doesn't put him in his... That's weird. I'm pretty sure I moved Donnie into a house. Maybe I didn't. Do you have any new shoes for sale? I don't know if their stock ever changes. I'm kind of sick of these shoes. Let you walk on hot floors. I'm sick of them. I'm getting rid of them. If I need them, then I'll get them when I need them. Let's go with these ones. Sick of having Max looks ridiculous with the shoes he's wearing. Heals you automatically. That's the one. It's really nice to have. I miss getting people to move in. Did I ever even get everyone? I don't think I did. Notebook. Let's see. There's 2 people I never got. Interesting. I don't know who the hell they are. Pretty sure the achievement list would show me, but... eh. They're obviously not required. I don't think... I think there is one more Georama, but I don't think you move anyone into it. It's been a long time, so I'm kind of just going off of, like, what I loosely remember. But that's what I have in my head. I might go for a BRB. I kind of need to pee. So now my team should actually be getting healed automatically again, which would be really nice. I should go see Cedric, see if I can upgrade anything. Oh wait, didn't I move Cedric into one of these houses? Oh well. Oh, he's not even here anymore. Shit, I have to go to Cedric's house. I feel like there's a lot of people that I asked to move in somewhere that I then didn't move into anywhere. I think there was a lot of people on that train. You're probably supposed to populate the towns more than I did. I guess there's like extra people that you would just move in. It'd probably get you more culture points. Is Cedric the one I put on the top? No. Hey, Monica. I'm just gonna keep yapping about nothing. How's Steve doing? I can buy refrigerator body. Yeah, why not? Well, actually, hang on. What else do you sell? Hammer arm. I remember that. It's cheap though, so it's probably bad. I say as I probably pass up on like the best thing ever. Okay, so he's selling some new stuff. We'll get another one of these kits. Still need 3 more of those to max his current core out. Can I buy the refrigerator body now, or did I spend too much? Oh. quickly save. Just because you never know how much you're gonna die in these places. Alright, and then it's this one right here. Using only Monica's magic. That sounds terrible. Okay, I'm gonna take a little BRB because I got a tinkle, and then when I come back, we will continue getting, probably get the last gem at the very least. Alright, let's get back down to it. We got one more element to get, another 3 floors to do. I am fascinated at the idea. I doubt it, but it would be really funny if it turned out that they kind of expect me to go here fast. And this was now like the easiest of the 4 places I revisited. I very much doubt it. I don't expect that at all. I'm gonna try the only armband challenge. But I'll probably give up on it pretty fast. But I'm gonna give it a try. I want to see how hard this medal is to achieve. I mean, damn, the stuff here definitely got weak pretty fast. 3 damage? I know this is a revisit. This is a place I've already done, so... It's just a little surprising. Two damage? What? It was only last stream I'd finished this floor. Also, this is going to sound really impatient and silly, but I think I'm going to not do this armband challenge right now just because, like, it's kind of annoying. It's not, like, hard or anything. It's just, like, I feel like it's just going to take forever. It's such a shit item to use. I don't know. I mean, I haven't given up on it yet, but I'm considering it. It depends on how much enemies there are that, like, move around a lot. Nothing's really dealing a lot of damage, but if they all move around just a but, like the Mimic a second ago was what was making me go, actually, I don't think I feel like doing this. I'm kind of getting XP for it. Not as much as I'd like. If there's one thing I fuck with from Little Caesars, it's their crazy bus. We don't even have Little Caesars over here. But I hate that. Little Caesars is so good. Like, I'd honestly have picked that over Papa John's between the 2 options you gave me. I only said Papa John's because that's what I recently had. Oh, I love Little Caesars. I miss it so much. I don't know how worth it this is. I just kind of want to see at this point, like, how long this floor would take if I commit to this armband challenge. It seems like nothing's killing me, so that's nice. Actually, I might be able to spam shoot it here rather than charging it up, because the stuff here seems kind of surprisingly significantly weaker. Let's try. Yeah, 19's not bad. Considering when I charge up, I only do like 20 something. It's not bad. It's gonna take longer to kill stuff in one way, but it's not going to make a huge difference in another. It's just that charging it up isn't really making a big difference. I go from doing... Oh, okay. Never mind. It takes twice as long. I mean, this enemy's kind of useless when you're close to it anyway. Sort of. It's sort of useless. Okay. More mimic. Use a key. I got 10 of them. I have to actually pick it? That's kind of lame. I think I have enough bandit buff. I think you could have given me something else. If I step behind this chest... No, he figured his way out around it. Fuck it. It's such a slow ass weapon, man. I really want to use it, but it just seems like effort. Too much effort. It's because it's so weak. I feel like if it was like something that I'd really put a lot of work into, it'd probably be like a fantastic thing to use at this point. I feel like a really powered up armband is probably really good. Being able to like kill things in like a few shots from a distance, probably really nice. But this also works. No. It's all good. I like that his shots don't even knock me back. Also, this thing is really good at stealing. Windstone. Oh. I wonder if there's a place you can buy stones from. In case you like ever want to go do like the clear a floor using only items metal. I'm assuming you would need to use stones or bombs. I'm definitely looking forward to replaying this at some point in the future and going for achievements. I don't know if this is something I'd be able to master, but I'd give it my best try. I think following a lot of like guides and stuff, especially using this thing I've learned about upgrading weapons and then synthesizing them into other weapons, I feel like that's a game changer to know. You probably can get some really strong stuff really early by doing that. Just, it's a lot of grind. Definitely a lot of grind. I guess if you're trying to do everything in the game, so you're like reattempting floors for speeder and fishing and stuff, like, I guess it would just kind of align with that. You just wouldn't be grinding to level up your main weapon as much, but you wouldn't need to, per se, because you would be working on the other shit to then throw into your main weapon. I don't know, it's a really interesting one. There's definitely a lot to this game. I think like that'd actually be kind of like a really fun thing to do if I ever did do like a replay through of this in my own time, where I played it more, I don't know if correct is the right term, but like, you know, the way that like I keep reading about people doing where they synthesize weapons into things. I think it'd be really interesting if when I got to Zelmite Mines in that save, that I like resurrected this playthrough, you know, years in the future or whatever when I would do that, and then just like actually do Zelmite Mine. I wouldn't, as I said, I'd want to start the whole game over, so it wouldn't be for a long time, but could be a way to at least cover it at some point. Probably still get my shit kicked in. Like, actually upgrading, like, Steve's weapons, actually synthesizing things in, like, the recommended meta way, so that, like, I can get them better, faster. It could be kind of cool. I wish that would have gotten away from the edge, because I think, yep, that's XP I lost. Fell down and didn't come back up. This is the kind of enemy you just want to spam, because even though I can charge... he gets close to you way too fast. Alright, cool. Another level up. And that puts me at... Alright, we're just going to work on the middle one. So, Beast and Cyclone. More Cyclone. Okay. We'll do... I'll just do 4 Beast. Considering it needs to hit 90 on both of them. I'll just do 4 Beast. I forgot I bought new shoes for Max and then didn't put them on. Whoops. There we go. And of course, much more. This isn't even... Why did I use that? I should have used my regular bread. I had so much of that. I'm gonna try hiding behind this chest. I think as soon as I get off this floor, I'm going to stop using this armband so much. I mean, obviously at the moment I'm just trying to do a medal and seeing how long it takes, but it's becoming a real annoyance to level this up. It's taking long. I'm kind of sick of the sound of it. This one soundbite of Monica. I forgot it's going to be daylight savings over here in like... Is it 1 or midnight? I can't remember which hour it is. It's going to jump to 2 AM or 1 AM at some point. Probably whilst I'm live. I'm not sure how long I'll go live for. Chat's been super fucking dead today, so... Not exactly very inspiring. Guess I don't have it because I think it auto uses it. Yeah. Wait, no, I do. It's the T. It normally auto uses it. What the fuck? Oh, maybe it's because I pressed square instead. Get this last stone, see what it opens up next. Maybe save it for another stream. I'm not sure. I mean, at the moment, it seems like it doesn't fucking matter what day I stream. Chat's been dead for like 3 weeks now. Alright. 2 more enemies, and then I will stop using this fucking armband for every fight. I don't like fighting this enemy with an armband, man. It is not designed to be killed with one of these. You can't really do long range against this very easily. It just comes running at you. And of course it's another one. Okay. Okay. Nearly there. Can't wait to see the time on this floor for me doing this challenge. It's gonna be such a fucking high time. I'm gonna guess about 18 minutes again. I ain't ever doing that again. That's definitely not on stream. No way. Armband only is kind of awful. Only 11. Okay. Oh no, 15. 15 and a half. Sorry, I read best because I normally... Yeah. Oof. Still, 15. Wasn't too far off. I wonder how many shots they want me to get that in within. I dread to think. I dread to think. It's probably not going to be very many at all. I'm going to guess 2. I'm hoping for 3. But I'm going to guess 2. Because they're pretty ruthless with these feeder challenges. It's 2. Yeah, I had a feeling. I just, you know, I mean, that's what I predicted. Okay. This is gonna be rough because there's so many holes for this to fall down. I'm gonna try to just get it to land over there rather than bounce off the walls and all this other shit. So if I'm gonna go for like that might be too much. Yeah, that's definitely too much. I hate Sfida, man. This shit sucks so much. Alright. Just go full force and hope for the best. Of course, now I don't get the medal. Yeah. Okay. Just... wherever the hell it wants to go. Wherever it wants to go. Anywhere but the goal. 2 shots is insane on that kind of layout. But I knew it was happening. Because I think it just takes into account how close it is to the goal. I mean, it's a randomly generated golf challenge, you know, like... it's not going to know how many shots it would actually take. It's just going to go... it's kind of close, too. Forget nice shot, where's the nice cock? I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. Look in the mirror. This has a long way to go as well. The gun feels more doable. I feel like, honestly, I could probably still focus on the gun. I feel like this is what I've learned from trying to use every weapon in this game. Sword's great. Hammer's great. Oh, wrong thing. I keep doing that. Yeah, sword's great. Hammer's great. Ride pod's, of course, great, no matter what you use. Gun's surprisingly pretty good. But the armband is just... it's too awkward. The fact that you have to charge makes it really bad. Because with the gun I can just... you know. But like... The gun's not bad. The armband, I think, unless you get it like really strong, it's just too much effort. Looking for the fire gem. Defeat monster transformation. Oh yeah, my level 1 flower creature. It'll get the job done. Okay. I ain't touching that. I know I'm probably missing out on ABS bonuses by not taking those, but... Okay, what kind of enemies am I looking for these? Evil Nail, Guardia, and Lancer. I think this... I've already done them. Her armband doesn't even have it yet, because I haven't got far enough in. Clock Knight, Guardia, Miss Gorgon. Okay. Try to keep those names in mind. 63, not bad. That's actually pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, that's really not bad, honestly. I could use the gun a little here. Sweet. Yeah, that's really nice. I'm gonna use every weapon except the armband from now on. Living armor. Okay, gun's not very good against this. What about this? Yeah, that's pretty good. Nothing else around here? Absolutely not. Red Fox. You seem like a real swell dude, Mr. Red Fox, but I gotta shoot you to death, I'm afraid. I like me the foxes, but you know, I like winning too. Sea Dragon Crystal, okay. Anything interesting over here? These enemies don't seem that strong yet, but I don't know. We'll see. It's too early to tell how strong or weak this floor is. I'm gonna guess living armor is just not weak to the gun. I'll have a look. Ineffective weapons, yeah. Everything except wrench. I don't know if hammer and wrench are two different categories or not. Oh, fuck. I would assume no, because that does a lot of damage. I got free healing on this floor. Always nice. This game and its skeletons, man. I love them. Found Windstone but couldn't carry anymore? Is that what that just said? There's a limit to those? I guess there must be. Maybe it's 20, but it was more than one, so it didn't let me take them. I didn't know you were in captivity, Ryan. What did you do? How did you get captured? Okay, this guy does pretty heavy shots. I am bringing a gun to a gunfight, though. So it's kind of my fault. Alright, let's get Exorcism and Scale both to 80. Oh, okay. I keep forgetting this thing only does 3 points. I think the others do 4. No, they do still do 3. Where am I getting 4 from? I don't know. Looks like it's still not enough. I just decided to drop by and it's like 2 hours to hang out with the kid. The joys of being a parent, I can only assume. Okay, Scale's done. Scale's finally, we're seeing things done on this gun. I would love for this gun to be upgraded at some point. I should probably put a bandit coin on it just for the hell of it. Everything else has had a fucking bandit coin. I think genuinely everything else has that ability, doesn't it? Okay, her sword doesn't. Never mind. His hammer and her armband do. Not as many as I thought. 2. That's 50% though when you think about it. Alright. Oh! I don't want to deal with that. 6 points. Alright, let's do 6 in Beast. Just throw them all into Beast. I feel like this hammer is probably... I honestly don't know if this hammer is going to see another upgrade in this playthrough. I feel like this might be it for this hammer. Could be wrong. I mean, I don't know how much this game is left, to be fair. I just feel like we're getting very close. I don't know how long the final dungeon is. But I'm still predicting, like, maybe a couple more streams. There's only one more chapter after this, barring the epilogue, which I've spoken a lot about how I won't be probably doing that on stream. I don't know why I'm saying probably. I won't be doing that on stream. I won't probably be doing that myself for a long, long time. But we're kind of rounding up these 4 things that then take us to the final area. And I think the final area is just that. I don't think there's like a sidetrack where once you do the final area, you then go back and do even more this and that. Like, we're running out of, like, floors, you know? We're clearing all the areas that I was once in right now. Okay, I can get 4 shots in between one of the Red Fox's shots. Try to keep that in mind. Might have just gotten lucky on that one, though. Secret epilogue final boss Dwayne the Spunf Johnson. The idea of The Rock playing the Dark Genie from the first Dark Cloud. He would, but he would refuse to look that fat. He would have to be buff and in a jungle. And not lose. He'd be the cat girl. I don't know. Still wear a brown shirt. Still be really buff. Still never lose. Still be a badass. Oh my god, 7 health. How'd that happen? I do miss having Donnie to do this, but I got so many, like, keys, and they keep giving me more that, like, I just think bringing Donnie along is a waste now, when Stuart literally heals my whole team up, which is just infinitely better. I can't tell if this place is that difficult or not, because I'm using the gun, which is making things worse. They seem to be dealing big damage, though, I'll say that. So I don't know, maybe I'm just built for Vinicchio. Maybe just the enemies in that place, I made a build on both of my characters where they were pretty strong there. Okay. I did let go of the button before he swung, but this game has a weird thing where it takes forever to do things sometimes. Now this enemy that I'm fighting is apparently resistant to her sword, so that's good. I won't be able to do speed on this floor now because Max is dead. Oh no. Oh god. I don't think her sword's gonna be good against this, and I am correct. And I highly doubt this will be good. 7. Yeah, okay. Like I said, we ain't fucking with the armband anymore. I'll do that in my own time if I care enough to. But we're done trying to make that shit work. It's been such a waste of time for way too long that I just don't think it's worth it. I'll use it here and there, but only where it's really appropriate.
Looks like we got them all.
Yeah, but Max is dead, so we can't play golf. I think he's still dead. I don't think he gets revived when... Nope. You have to leave the floor for him to come back. Oh no. I can't play speeder. My shot will go on. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying before, daylight savings, that's going to be happening within the next either 15 minutes or an hour, one of the two. I don't remember if it's midnight or 1. I think it's 1. I have in my head that it's 1. When it gets to 1 a.m., it's going to jump to 2. Which means if you are in the US, which you almost definitely are, or other countries in general, actually, not just the US, I will be starting my streams what will be an hour earlier for you going forward, but the same time for me, because daylight savings. So I think at the moment I've been going live, well, I've been aiming to go live at what is about, okay, thanks for not healing my characters, Stuart. I've been aiming to go live at what is currently like 4 p.m. Eastern, but soon it will be 3 p.m. Eastern, which is the standard for me. Okay, not worth it. Daylight shitting time. Very good. More Cyclone and Exorcism. Black Excalibur is a very cool looking weapon. I hope the next one is as cool. So far, this sword has just been like cool look after cool look, so I'm hoping it stays that way. Swords are kind of hard to fuck up though. I feel like most swords tend to look cool, at least in my opinion. This has to be close. I'm gonna guess attack needs to be 90, and the other two stats are probably gonna be about 90 as well. Flaming nail. Oh, this is one of the enemies I need to kill. Isn't it? Oh, evil nail. Not flaming nail, evil nail. Never mind. This is a very Yu-Gi-Oh coded enemy right here. This thing has like 2000 attack, no effect, and it's like a 6-star. Printed in Pharaoh Servant. And he's a fusion. Okay. Fuck that. It's funny how it's like, oh, I'll try to use my gun on this. And then, like, if it's something that's just not dying very fast, then it's like, oh god, you're gonna be like that bomb guy. You're gonna, like, immediately blow up and be an insta-kill. Triple Cracker is an awesome name for an enemy, by the way. Triple Cracker. That's a good one. I like that. Yeah, it's like I try to kill things with a gun, and then if they don't die fast enough and they start dealing big damage to me, it's like, okay, one swing of the hammer and they're immediately dead. I'm very aware that I have a really good weapon. I'm just trying to make the other one good. The gun is borderline good. The gun is like almost there. It's generally decent. But that can happen. But I can get clapped and die. I don't know why that did so much damage to Max. Maybe he was just closer to death than I realized. I only did 13 damage to Monica and they have about the same defense. Okay, can we stop with the ice spirits, please? I don't like this enemy. It's a little too powerful. It's also a floating enemy, which is like my least favorite kind to have to fight. 88! That's not bad. I mean, considering how little of the... Oh, actually, that did quite a lot of its health bar. Have we finally found something that the armband is good against? Right as I started saying I was going to stop putting effort on it. What is this? Improved bomb. The old bomb, but now with a bigger explosion. What? The old bomb. Why does my inventory keep rearranging so dramatically? I'm probably doing something without realizing it. Oh my god, that clap attack is fucking insane. It does like 70 damage. Holy fuck. Okay, I gotta stop trying to use these long range weapons so much here. This is just not worth it. I just really want them to be good. I mean, I want the gun to be good. I don't really care about the armband. I wasn't using the armband because one time I used it, it seemed like it did a lot of damage. But then immediately it stopped doing as much damage, so I don't know. Oh, I think it's because I hit it from behind. That's probably what it was. I think attacks do more damage if you hit from behind. Oh, no you don't. Oh, you're going to. Oh, you're going to. Oh, God. Oh, that was close. Triple cracker. Don't you fucking clap me. Watching those things get closer is kind of scary. Yeah, I'm not risking using the gun too often. I'll use it here and there, but I ain't throwing just for the sake of getting a little bit of XP for it. It's hit such a high level as well. I think it's on like level 10. Where it's taking a long ass time to level up now. Yeah, it is on level 10. When they get to that point, they start taking just forever to level up. It's pretty close, I'd imagine, to being built up, though. I still can't believe that, like, there's a hidden meta that's not ever explained in this game as, like, a really good way to build up weapons. That's so shitty. It would have been really nice to have known that. I don't think I would have utilized it in this playthrough anyway, because it would have required a lot more grinding. But those times where I was, like, off-screen, like, improving my weapons, I could have been doing it then. There's no reason I couldn't have been doing it then. It would have improved them faster, even if it didn't initially feel like it. I'll do 6 Cyclone. Oh boy. That's too close. That's too close. Don't blow up. Don't blow. Oh my god, he was just about to. That shit is scary. Don't clap. No clap. Fuck off, man. Yeah, just keep spamming that shit. And now you're dead. When the chest is mimic. I wonder how, like, ball-bustingly difficult the final area is gonna be. Considering, how crazy hard it was for me to beat Griffin. And how much these, like, 4 areas I've revisited have just kicked my ass. Level up. It's so slow. These are some big XP enemies I'm killing, and it's still taking quite a lot. I give up breaking rocks. I don't think I'm really getting much out of them. Exploding. It was. Okay. Oh no. Oh fuck. I'm gonna go red.
Shall it be? Very good.
I missed out on a sword. Instead I got bombs that I don't have room for. Great. take it Flaming Nail is like a heavy hitter that is very... Okay, he's got a long range attack. Most enemies seem to in this game. I don't actually know of any that don't. Are there any enemies that you can just shoot at? That can't... I mean, I guess like the charging ones kind of... Yeah, that was a pretty cool enemy, honestly. I mean, that's the one I said was Yu-Gi-Oh! Coded, so... That is a compliment. I'm gonna just do one on each. I'm just gonna do this one crystal at a time. And just hope that 85 is what it wants. And then I can put like 2 attack. It's gonna be 85 on both the 2 that it needs. And then... It's not. If only. Was it Exorcism? Okay. I really want to see this gun get upgraded at least once. I need some coins for this thing. It's barely got any buffs. I'm gonna get the lightning over 90 if this one isn't enough. Because I think 90 will be it. Okay, no, that was it. 88 was it. Okay. Please let 88 exorcism be it too. Alright, I just need to get the attack up. Hopefully, I can't imagine why it wouldn't be. One more level up and that gun gets an upgrade. I really can't imagine why it wouldn't be just one more. Okay, I gotta keep an eye out for when this guy does that. Okay, that thing's got real wide range. I still can't believe that that Hexes game was already on my list. I think for some games, like PSP and stuff, like, I got some from just like who developed them. I think like one of the teams that worked on Hexes was like something that I was like, yeah, I'm just trying out as many of the games by that team as I can. But I don't know. I don't really know. I don't make any fucking progress on that list ever anyway, so it's not like it matters. I'll be in the fucking retirement home. Remember the list! Gotta get that last level up for the gun. Got to. I'm telling you, one more gun and we got a new laser gun. I can feel it. I can't wait to see what kind of bullshit layout they give me for Sfida in this one. It's gonna be like, get it in 8 shots, but it's gonna be getting it like all the way from one side of the map to the other. That's my prediction. And in a map like this, you do not want to have to get it from one side of the map to the other. The amount of holes and gaps and walls and just bullshit you would have to go around. Oh, that thing doesn't actually have that good of range. It fades out before it reaches me. That's good. Ooh, Mamma mia! No. Oh, yeah, it's not worth it. Not how big that thing's health bar is. Oh, actually. Oh. It's not too bad. Whatever it takes to get this last level up. Pew, pew, pew. Just like all I keep hearing in this whole fucking floor. You'd think there was a medal for killing everything with the gun the way I've been doing this. Okay, that broke right before the last one. Apparently the Hex's devs also made Fairy Fencer and the Dokapon games.
Alright. That takes
I
care of you
really
guys.
don't know why that was already like on there though. I have no idea. Something about it obviously caught my eye. Oh look, just in time. Well, at least it tells me that there's a chest over here. I was right about the prediction, by the way. 8 shots to get it from all the way at the bottom of the map to all the way at the top. In a map that's ridiculed with these. Riddled with these right here. Just gaps everywhere for it to fall down. So that's, you know what that means? You know what that means? I'll tell you what that means. That means 8 shots of off course coming right up. I've just been the start to it. It's just a very attractive game design, if you're not already an Atlas fan. Oh, it's an Atlas game. That's why. That's why. I think I just put like everything possible by Atlas on there. Anything that was associated with Atlas. Because yeah, I wouldn't have like seen, like, that's the thing is, like, when I was compiling this list, some of this stuff I just based off like the name or like the genre. I also, to be fair, you know what it might have also been? I pulled up a lot of like lists and stuff of like top 100 PSP games to try out. Like there was a lot like that I was consulting as well. Because it's like, how do you build this list exactly? Well, you have to kind of, you can't just like blindly jump into the thousands upon thousands of games on every console. So you do need to get your recommendations from somewhere. And I think there was a lot of those that I looked at. Oh God, fuck. Here we go. Here we go. Alright. Okay. Okay. It begins. Better. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. Yep. It's over. Oh, fuck. How? This game loves mocking me. I fuck up, it rewards me. I do good, I do bad. Although, I only have 2 shots, so... Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. Yeah, between Persona 3 and 4 as well, so Atlas was on a very well-known role at that point. I would assume I probably got it from some kind of, like, top... Yeah, fuck. So that's what happens if you hit it too early. That's kind of funny. I've never seen that skull and crossbones thing come up before. Because I've never fucked up that bad before. I don't know what happened there. I think I just kind of threw. I realized there was no way in hell that was working out, and I just kind of gave up. Alright then. On to the next floor. Can I change these fucking shoes already? Jeez. There you go. I've slowly turned him into cover art Max. I just don't have the cap. That's the only thing missing. Oh yeah, wrong item. I've slowly turned him into like the beginning Max look. I've never touched any of Monica's outfits because they're all weird. Well, there's like a princess one that's really nice. I just don't know how to get it. It's a really nice one. I'm not really a big fan of yellow. A lot of her outfits are very yellow. It's definitely, I think, my least favorite color. Crazy Mountain. What if we go into here and there's just Crazy Frog? To me, this mountain is just mountain. Haha. Yeah, okay. I kind of had that coming. I was getting real greedy. Oh, okay. I can just finish this floor now. Okay. Bye. I gotta get back. Okay. It's got more range than I thought it did. Shit's very weirdly... Okay. It's just really inconsistent then, because before it was fading out before it reached me. I don't get this game. I like this game a lot. I was about to say love. I don't know about that, but I really like this game a lot. It's a solid, like, high 7 out of 10. But it's so flawed in some ways that I just cannot ignore. I think if this game... It probably does. I think if this game had some, like, really good, like, quality of life mods for it, it would be easily closer to a 10. But there's just little things about it that are just such a pain in the ass. Mostly Sfida, which you can't really quality of life to be better. It might honestly, I mean, the thing about Sfida, I will be fair and say this, it might honestly be that I just have a really bad club. I don't know anything about Sfida, so I don't know what, like, a good club to use is. I just used the one that was, like, the highest ranked. But I don't know what difference that makes. I don't know if that's just, like, upgrading it just makes it a better weapon. I don't know. I have no idea. Bye. What is that? Oh, it's just Arthur. Don't worry, guys. It's just Arthur. What a wonderful kind of day. Okay. This is not an enemy you kill with gun. This is not an enemy you kill. Just kidding. I'm genuinely... Not in the sense of, like, I think it's gonna, like, ruin the game or blah, blah, blah. It'll be a challenge, but I hope you understand what I mean when I say this. I am genuinely dreading the boss, the final boss of this game. Because I feel like this difficulty has spiked really hard. Ever since I finished Mount Gundor and I had that random fight with Griffin, ever since then, I just feel like this game has been extremely difficult. I hit a point where I was, like, comfortable and I was able to, like, kill things pretty good and make, like, decent progress and, like, things weren't too hard. And then right around the time I had that fight with Griffin, everything after that has just been kicking my ass non-stop. I mean, to be fair, and I will continue to say this because it is very true, I do keep insisting on using the gun. If I just ran up and hit this thing with a hammer, it would do like 300 damage. I keep using the gun. So, how much of that is just the fact that I keep using the gun, primarily? But I gotta. It's one level away from an upgrade, and that one level is very, very, very close now. Can you, like, actually hit it, Max? Instead of doing threatening swings in front of it. Okay. Heat wear. Yowza. And still, I need more XP. Okay, that's gotta be the level up. That's gotta be it. There you go. Okay. I'm gonna put just one attack on it and see if that's enough. Ever played Sly Cooper before? No? I've heard it's good, but I never played it. That it? Nope, still more attack. Is that it? Over 90, that's gotta be it. Nope. How much fucking attack did this thing need? Come on. 92? I'm gonna guess 92. 92 is the number. No. Are you fucking for real? It's gonna need another level up, isn't it? It's not gonna be 95 either. Please. Please, man. Please. I'm done with this question shooter. Oh, thank you. Steel gun. Okay. Guess it's a good thing I didn't give it that coin, because it just gains steel through that. Ew. Steals enemies' items, also called the thief gun. How much does this need? Are you ready for this? I'm gonna bet like 7 of these things are gonna be flashing red. I was close. Oh wait, no. Yeah, 7. Is exactly 7. I want to quickly disclaimer. I did not know that it was actually gonna be 7. That was a guess. That is 7. It needs 2 stats that are at 0 to be upgraded. Okay, so basically what I'm getting from this is that Steel Gun is the final gun you'll be seeing in this playthrough. You will not be seeing Steel Gun upgraded unless it becomes really good to use. Let's see. 65! That's actually... Holy fuck! Okay, that is a humongous increase. I think this thing was doing 30s a second ago. Like 34. Okay, that actually is a really big increase. If it gets the same thing as Monica's sword and Max's hammer, where it gets 6 synthesis points instead of 4, that will also be really good for it, because it means I can level up really like a lot faster. Yeah, this is way better. Oh my god, it's doing hundreds. Okay, maybe this gun has just become usable. I mean, I do think that building it up put its attack over 100. Yeah, 105. That might be the thing with Monica's armband. It might be that it just needs one more upgrade to be more usable. It's just that it requires so many stats that if I wanted to upgrade that, I think I would have to do it off screen. He has no idea he's dying right now. This enemy is clueless to the fact that he is being killed right now. He doesn't know. What the fuck? Six points. Okay, this gun just got way better. Let's give it some beast. I'm actually really low on Hunter Crystals because suddenly everything needs them. It's on my list of classic games to play. I've never touched it or Crash. Play the remake of Crash. I know old heads would say to never touch the remakes. I've seen that it upsets people that are very nostalgic for the original Crash, but I will say this. When I first tried Crash 1, I bought it on the PS3 to play it, you know, via the PS3's like PS1 emulator it has built in. But I bought it, and I played it, and I tried playing it for like an hour, and I hated it so much. I was like genuinely getting mad at Crash. I really didn't like it. And then I played the remake like a month or two ago, just to give it another try. And I beat the whole game in one sitting. I just sat there and I just kept playing it until it was finished. So obviously I must have liked it. It gets really hard still, definitely. But I feel like it controls like shit on the PS1, and that's its main problem. Because it's a 3D platformer that you control with a D-pad. You have to remember the PS1 initially didn't have joysticks. It got them eventually. I think like by Crash 2, I think the PS1 had like a DualShock controller. But when Crash 1 came out, that's like close to launch of the PS1. So you had to play it with a D-pad, and that shit felt awful. I think you can play it with the analog sticks, but I think the sensitivity's all fucked because it was designed to be played on a D-pad. I just remember it controlled like ass. And this might be a really controversial opinion that people disagree with, but that's my honest to God experience with Crash. Is I hated the first one so much, I almost gave up on Crash. And then I tried it again with the remake, and I was like, oh, this is a fun game. Is it a great game? I don't think it's for me that much. Like, I don't think I loved it, but I'm looking forward to playing 2 eventually. I did like it. But it's not like one of my favorite games of all time. I know there are a lot of people that absolutely love Crash. So, I mean, personal opinion. Yeah, I personally don't think the original one's very good. I think most people do prefer 2 to 1 though. I think 2 is considered like the best one, to be fair. I love that this gun does over 100 damage now. I'm actually really, really happy about that. It finally feels like this gun is usable. It took a hell of a lot of work though. That took so much work, but we got there. Okay, what do I build up now? I don't think I have enough beast crystals, so we'll do scale on this. Yeah, I only have 2. Keep doing that. You want to play Sonic Colors sometime soon? I gotta be honest, someone lent me Sonic Colors. I did a playthrough of it back in like 2012 or 13, one of those 2 years. And I didn't really enjoy it that much. I didn't dislike it. It just felt exceptionally mid. It just felt like I was just playing a game rather than like being like this amazing or bad experience. I didn't really care that much. Why specifically Sonic Colors? Because I've never known you to really care about any Sonic game. Why that one in specific? I did the remake of Spyro because I don't want to play the OG. I think the OG Spyro is pretty fun. I mean, admittedly, I've only ever played 3 on the original hardware. It's Year of the Dragon and Enter the Dragonfly. And I really liked both. I know Enter the Dragonfly is quite hated. I've never gone back and revisited it. It's very Sonic Heroes to me. It's something that I remember really liking when I was young. That might actually be better than what she currently has. Genuinely. Hang on. It's math time, baby. 80, 46, 54, 60, 61, 50, 60, 42. This has a grand total of 453 points in it. And the Platinum Brassard... Oh no, that's way worse. No, that's definitely not better at all. I mean, I could like synthesize my what is the different sort styles here? Why is it now? Oh, it's just cycling through them. Is that all it's ever been doing? I always thought it was like different ways of sorting them. Okay, that's kind of not so good. Yeah, I guess maybe if I like synthesized her current Brassard, the Pokelul, however you pronounce that, and then put that into the Platinum one, maybe it'd be better, but like, I don't know, and I don't want to risk it. Because you do lose stats. Where am I even going? Oh, okay. Yeah, I only played Year of the Dragon and Enter the Dragonfly, and I haven't played Enter the Dragonfly since I was young, but so it might be a Sonic Heroes thing where I really liked it when I was young, but it's actually a shit game. I don't think anything's ever gonna let me down as hard as Sonic Heroes with that, though. I know there are some defenders of Sonic Heroes, but that game really fucking sucks in my opinion. It's so shit. I just recently got done watching a playthrough of Sonic Heroes, and it's such a fucking ass game. I was watching a playthrough of it where the person playing it was saying, yeah, this game really sucks, but... And they would keep... Well, no, they weren't saying this game really sucks. They never actually said the game sucked. What they would do is they would go, this level sucks, but it's a good game. But they said that on every single level in the entire game. I don't think there was one level that they didn't say sucked. It's like, yeah, the controls are awful. I think one of the worst things about Sonic Heroes as well is that they put health bars on the enemies, which just really slows down the playthrough, the like play speed. Because it takes so many hits to kill most of the shit. It's just not fun. I don't like Sonic Heroes, and I've tried. I'll do a playthrough of it at some point, and not so that I can go into it and be super pessimistic and I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna go into it with like an open mind. Okay. I'm gonna go into it with an open mind to try and see if maybe I can change my mind and actually like it. But yeah, that game kind of sucks from my memory and from what I've seen more recently. I don't see my opinion changing, but I'm open to trying. Well, I think this is what they call literally impossible, so fuck it. Let's see what we can do here. Hang on. No. Cool. Picked slice when I meant hook, but that's okay. I do think I have the Spyro trilogy. I'm definitely gonna stream Spyro 1 at some point. I played Spyro 1 on my PS Vita way back, and I 100%ed it, and I had a really fun time with it, but that was my first time ever playing Spyro 1. Anyway, sorry, I kind of went on a bit of a tangent there. I was... I did the remix for... Oh, okay, I already read that. I was told Sly was like Jack, which obviously sounds great to me. Oh, that's fair. I genuinely don't know anything about Sly Cooper. That looks good, though. I think I have them all at the ready for the impending never where I finally get around to playing them. One of the few that I actually own when it comes to Sonic. Oh, that's where you want to play colors. Okay. I don't think it's going to really help much. You might love it, but I personally don't think it's going to help much. I think if you want a really good Sonic experience, you should play Generations. The story absolutely sucks in Generations, but the game is really fun. And if you do Sonic X Shadow Generations is insanely good. There are people that hate Sonic that think Shadow Generations is fun. Because it just plays really fun. Once I own that I haven't beaten, I own Sonic Mania Colors and the new open world one and Adventures DX. Adventure DX is a very good game. You might not like it, but it's a very good one in my opinion. So Max's Soul Breaker. I find it weird when they want you to have a specific item. I like Sonic Adventure DX, but I prefer Sonic Adventure 2. I think there's a lot of nostalgia tied to that. A lot of people tend to... Oh my god. A lot of people tend to prefer Adventure 1, which is fair. It definitely has a lot of good stuff about it. Wow, that was a shit enemy. That was a boss? We're gonna get a big cutscene in a second, I think, so yeah. I think Adventure 1, a lot of people tend to prefer, because it actually was an adventure, you know, there was like the adventure stages that you went around, there's a lot of like open world stuff to explore. I think generally I can see why people think it's a better game. I just really like the characters and the story in Adventure 2 a lot. I think the levels in Adventure 1 are generally better though, especially Sonic's story. Knuckles' are fun, Tails' are okay. Amy's are fine, there's only 3 anyway. And Big's are shit, but not terrible. Like, you can get through them once you pick up how to play it. And E102s are actually pretty fun, whereas the shooting ones in Adventure 2 are bad. I don't like Eggman and Tails' levels in Adventure 2. But Sonic and Shadows are peak, and Rouges and Knuckles I really enjoy too. I don't know anything about the open world game, and Sonic Mania is something I've been meaning to stream for many years, because I've never played it. And I bought it recently on Steam on sale for $2.50. That's what I said when I saw it for $2.50. And I was like, I'm going to stream that soon. And it's been installed for like 4 months. I've just never streamed it because that's what I do all the time. I make more plans to stream than I can ever get around to. Paying attention again, Sly Cooper is a fun platform with a bit of stealth and fun characters. At least the first game. It seems decent. That's all I can really say, obviously. It seems good. One sec. Yeah. Alright. Well, we got all 4. For the first time in 3 hours of this stream, let's actually see some story, shall we? There's been no story at all. It's just been collecting gems and getting my ass handed to me. Alright. Here we go. Please don't be like a batshit insane boss fight that completely demolishes me. Please. I'm on my hands and knees here, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. I kind of hate the music here. Is that bad? I don't like that sound. Oh! I don't like the way that sounds. I'm sorry. Is that bad of me to say? Okay, so I gotta put the gems in now. No, not that one. Okay, I would have thought yellow is yellow. I guess it's not. I don't know where the... Oh, maybe it's this one. Yeah, okay. Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. I was supposed to be... Oh, okay, red. Okay, and that one's blue. Imagine this was the music that played in like the Temple of Time in Ocarina of Time, for example. I don't think that place would hit quite the same. Oh. Okay. They were floating. I saw those shadows.
What's happening?
Wish I knew. There it is.
Look, it's Pasnos.
All right, it worked.
I think he's a little hop. Yippee!
They've done it. So that was your... Of course.
What?
He has blood from 2 different times running in his veins. It's given him special qualities.
A boy descended from 2 eras. He may just be able to save us. He could be the one. Now, let us strike back.
Oh my.
Ooh, what fun this is. Are you trying to stand up to my power with such a puny little fortress? Have it your way. Let the battle begin.
That's his Joker voice. 100%. Have you played Sonic Lost World? I've never even seen this game. I have not. I own it on Steam. I didn't know it was on Steam until quite recently, and then I bought it. I think I bought it. I think I own it on Steam. It had Zelda DLC on the Wii U.
These Pasnos attacks aren't doing anything.
I hear it's not very good.
Prepare to fire the Nova Driver.
Sir, Nova Driver ready to fire.
I think it was a Wii U game though, so that's probably why you've never even seen it. That console hardly existed, and it's a shame. It was a really great thing that just wasn't well received.
What's that? What are they gonna do?
Looks like they plan on using Pasnos' strongest weapon, the Nova Driver Cannon.
Nova Driver Cannon?
Yes, I've never seen it fired before either.
Can it damage that thing?
I sure hope so. We'll have to wait and see.
It looks like New Super Mario Bros. I'm pretty sure it gets compared to Mario Galaxy a lot.
Nova Driver, ready. Aim. Fire!
They did it!
His little hop.
Uh-oh, this is very bad.
What? Why?
Huh?
Look! The palace is falling towards Palm Brinks.
Oh shit.
The town will be crushed.
Mayura.
No way!
Quick, play the Song of Time. Set it back 3 days. I have something to say about the Wii U that I'm gonna try to remember when this is all done. I don't want to like ruin the cutscenes.
Estimated crash point of the palace.
Blast it all! How do we stop it?
Blast it all!
Initiate Colossus mode.
What? Colossus mode? What are you talking about?
It's a new system on Pasnos.
You must be joking. Pasnos doesn't have anything like that.
Yes, it does. You just don't know about it.
What? But ever since Parsons was in its planning stages,
History has changed. Since Max and Monica went back in time, things have changed slightly. They've created a whole new time stream.
A new time stream. So that explains it.
Yeah, we're kind of fucking things up a little bit. But it's for the best, you know? It's for the better.
Put Cosmos in Colossus mode.
Entering Colossus mode.
Oh, the Colossus mode button. This is gonna look so cool.
Cool. What is it?
I have no idea. It looks like Pasnos is transforming.
Yeah, it looks cooler than I thought it did, to be fair. I was kind of being sarcastic, but actually no, that is kind of cool. I think that was a castle a few seconds ago. It's pretty impressive.
Pasnos turned into a robot.
Huh? How did it do that?
We'll stop the palace with Cosmos. Dive!
Yes, sir.
So this is like calling the four giants, you see. It's just like Majora's Mask. I learned nothing from that randomizer, by the way. I've been getting an itch to do like an even worse one. Where even more shit is randomized in a way that makes things just sufferable and miserable. I've been tempted to do even worse. I'm not going to, because I have other shit I need to work on, but like... I learned nothing, is why. That's the moral of what I wanted to say there. It's not that I'm going to, it's just like, I learned nothing from how miserable that last randomizer was.
How cool! It just threw the palace aside.
The palace is on the ground. Let's try and get inside.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Where is the palace? Do we have to, like, move to it? Chrono unions are actually possible. I can't believe it. There's nothing this ancients couldn't do with their science, huh? According to my research, an object under a chrono union may exist in two separate spaces at the same time. At times, I read that wrong. The maze of Pasnos is here in this time, but that it also exists in the future too. I admit, this concept's a little confusing. Well, I guess we better get going. Yeah. You're gonna shit on the interior again, Monica? This place is so ugly.
Max, Monica, listen carefully. Griffin's palace is back on the ground.
Yeah.
This is our last chance to take him out. It's up to you to repair the history which Griffin has perverted. This is the final chapter. Okay, get going. Go and make a brighter future for all of us.
Yes, Mother.
Leave Griffin to us.
You could say something too, guy whose name I forgot. Okay. Never mind. I think he's, you know, he's enough of a part of the team that he can at least say something and be somewhat included.
I'll wait here. Make sure you get him.
We will.
We will. The fact there's a save here makes me a little anxious. But sure, I'll take it. Guys, we've passed 40 hours in this game. Isn't that cool? Almost 41. I do have to remember that, like, that's not how long this playthrough was, though, because some of that is me playing it off screen. I played it for quite a few hours off screen on a few occasions, so that's definitely not.
Chapter 7.
Yep.
Palace of Flowers.
I did think, when is this gonna kick in? This is the final chapter of the main story. As I said, there is epilogue chapter 8, but we're not touching that.
Whoa!
Oh!
Huh?
Hoomst.
Welcome to the Moonflower Palace.
What?
You have come to fight with Cyrus inside the Moonflower Palace, have you not?
Cyrus?
Cyrus?
That's what I'm saying.
Do you mean Griffin?
Please, don't blame Cyrus. I really hope you are able to see the child's true form.
Oh.
Who are you?
I am the ruler of the palace, Alexandra. Cyrus has not yet realized what his role in life is, and neither have you two. Cyrus and I shared many memories in this garden. They are all still hidden here.
What?
If this garden could change back to the way it used to be, the child may remember everything again. Please, open up your hearts and see for yourselves the truth hidden here in the castle. There is a clue in the first room. Please, go and win back Cyrus's memories. If you do, I'm sure Cyrus will. I beg of you.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, we haven't actually gotten any idea on what his motivations are
I wonder
yet.
what she meant. A clue in the first room.
Anyway, let's keep going.
All we've really been told is that Griffin bad. We don't really know why or anything. So, I guess it's time to find out.
He's not showing up this time.
He didn't look like Ganon initially, though. He looked like Ganon after he got all of the Atlamelia.
Aha! I got it! I got it!
What? What is it?
The woman just now. Alexandra.
That is a very grainy picture.
Yeah, what about her?
She said there was a clue in the first room, right? Well, the first room is this hall.
Oh!
Look, Monica. This looks like the palace garden, but there's no flower bed like that out there. The pictures in this hall must show how the palace was long ago. So maybe what she meant was for us to return the palace garden back to what it used to be like in these pictures. I'm sure that's the way to uncover the secret about Griffin and this palace.
I bet you're right. It couldn't hurt to try. Uncovering Griffin's secrets, huh? Sounds good. Let's do it.
All right.
If you look like the Nesquik bunny, I'd assume you're evil. I mean, he does sell bunny poop cereal. Dude, I used to really like Nesquik cereal, and then I owned a bunny, and like I made the connection that they put a rabbit on it, and that their poop that they just constantly drop looks just like that cereal. I can never, ever eat that cereal again. Never. I would just think I'm eating a bowl of poop. I just straight up could never eat that. It is 1-to-1. It looks exactly like bunny droppings. I don't know if they did that on purpose. They had to have, though. They absolutely had to have done that on purpose. So if I'm not mistaken, alright, now I kind of vaguely remember this. You're either going to like this or hate this. If you like the freedom of diorama, you're going to hate this. If you like trying to recreate things exactly as you're intended to, you'd like this. I think you have to diorama and make his garden look exactly like these pictures, and that's why they're all here. Sounds really difficult, to be honest. I don't know. I'm assuming I have to do like a dungeon to get like diorama clues and stuff, but sounds very difficult. Shall we go inside? So this is the final place in this game. Well, barring, you know, the bonus stuff. I'm gonna do one floor to see how hard this is. And that'll be it for tonight. Like I said, there might be a couple more streams of this game because this might take a while. But I want to see how bad I get my shit kicked in, because I want to find out if I can do this with my current setup or if I am in desperate need of you know, like going off screen and doing as much as I can, because I've never done this. I don't even recognize this floor layout. I don't even think I was watching when my brother or friend or whatever like got to this part. I remember the music. I remember the hall. I do not remember the look of this room that I'm in right now at all. G. Obama. Very good. By the way, fun fact. Every single achievement... I was looking at retro achievements for this. I've been saving this fact for when we got here. Every single achievement in this floor of this dungeon is all missable. Because I think once you finish this chapter, you can never come back here. So I would have to, if I'm not doing it in this playthrough, obviously, but I would have to do all the time challenges, all the Spheda, all the, you know, kill him with the only items, kill him with Monica's shitty armband, kill him with Max's gun, whatever. I'd have to do all of those in one go. I do find it interesting that the battle music is different in this area. I mean, obviously, I think you can reattempt these floors as much as you want. It's just once you finish this chapter, if you haven't done everything here, you will have to start a fresh playthrough. You can, and the thing is, this is one of those games where you can just make a, you know, you can just use a different save file so that you just never leave chapter 7 on like a separate save file and just keep reattempting until you get it all. It's not terrible, but yeah, it's not great. I don't even know if I can, you know what, I mentioned a second ago grinding. I don't actually know if you can leave this area once you start this chapter. I might be forced into here until I finish the game now. Oh, that would be awful. What if I'm not strong enough for this area? Then I need to go grind. Too bad, I guess. I think I'm going to be okay. I seem like I'm not struggling too much against these enemies. I'm taking a lot of damage, but the thing about that in this game is you have to keep in mind, I've picked up every small box in all of the diorama futures. There is no other... What is this? Is this where I use the... Oh, if I just press X. Oh, okay, I guess you have to do it the first time. Moon clock door. Yeah, there is no other way to get more, like, defense and health. I've done everything I can for that. The damage that I take won't change with my weapons being upgraded more. That's just how easy I am to be killed regardless. I'm technically as strong as I can be in that regard. It's only how fast I can kill things that's going to be different if I grind, so yeah, it's like good and bad to know. Do 3 of each again till they're over 100, till they've caught up to the other stats that I need to increase in this sword. 3-hour grind, is it enough? I don't know, maybe this will be really difficult, we'll see. But yeah, I don't even know if I can leave this area. I might be forced to stay here. How the fuck do you use these tags anyway? It's enemy curse attacks but breaks after a while. Oh, you equip them, okay. Do I have to use them or? I'm gonna try like this one. Do I have to like... Oh, okay, you just have it in your inventory. Well, I'm fucking stupid for never using these. I have no reason not to. Bundy. Castle Eater. I got the Queen's watering pot, okay. I don't know what this status effect is. I can only assume it's bad. Oh, it's the one where I can't like heal because she's dehydrated. That's what that one is, right? Such a bad attack. Jump attack, you fuck. No! Why won't you do that? There it is. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Okay. It seems like I'm doing enough damage to survive here, but oh, look at hair go. It seems like I'm doing enough damage to survive here, but they're also doing a lot of damage to me. So it's like, I've got to be careful when fighting in this area. Kind of experience. I'm not going to be able to just like go in guns blazing, so to speak. I've got to be more careful. I just want to quickly see. I'm not going to attempt that floor again right now. We'll save that for another time. I just want to quickly see something, which is, can I go to other places? So if I wanted to go grind here, can I? Yeah. Yeah, you can. Okay, so if I do want to upgrade like her armband to not be as shit as it currently is, I might be able to. It would take a lot of effort still, because that thing really fucking sucks. But it's not out of the question. It is possible. How do you do his garden then? How do I like do the diorama thing? Do I have to go out the front door? I never saw an option to do diorama anywhere. Unless it's one of the 2 forks in the dungeon that I have to get to. Go outside. Who would ever say? Who would ever press yes on that? Am I right, gamers? Oh, okay. It's out here, right? I see. And then eventually here. But yeah, I don't think you're moving anyone in, and I don't think you're doing like culture points and stuff. I think I just have to remake exactly what I'm supposed to make. I mean, I guess the fountain has to go here. since it's like a centerpiece. Looks like I was right. Hopefully. But yeah. This is gonna take some fucking time. That's why I don't think next stream will be the finale. Because I have to diorama all of this place. I gotta get through this gigantic dungeon. I'm gonna have to beat the final boss. You know, there's gonna be some stuff that's gonna slow this playthrough's ending down a little bit. But, and I think recreating this place using those pictures inside there as reference is gonna take such a long time. I don't really know how they expect you to do that. I genuinely am not entirely sure. Maybe the diorama hints kind of spell it out for you a little better. Because otherwise, that's going to be hard. Like, you know, there's the fountain. I mean, I guess it's kind of simple-ish. It's when you look at, like, the little bits on the side. Like the little flower bed in the top left there. It's like, that's... Obviously, there's probably another picture of that. It's probably like this or something. Yeah, it is. But, like, oh, yeah, it's gonna take time. Taking some screenshots of that would probably be pretty good. How you would have done that back in, like, 2003... I'm not so sure, but screenshots, at least we have those as an option. Also, by the way, guys, the fishing contest has 19 hours to go. So just, you know, make sure to go catch the biggest and bestest fish you can catch and report back. But I'm going to end this here. There'll be more of this next week. We might be able to finish this next week. I gotta go do it right now. Also, Uma's story. Yeah, I'll try to remember. It's just turned 2 a.m. Yeah, it just jumped from 1 to 2, so that's great. It's now even later at night. I probably shouldn't stay up too late, but I will try to remember to do an Uma story. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, I'm gonna go. This is really gonna mess up my sleep pattern now that it's already 2 a.m. instead of 1. That hour difference does make a big difference. Fuck you, daylight savings. Yeah, so we probably got a couple more streams of this left for next week. Congrats on the 5-hour stream. It's weird, I don't even know where that like 5th hour went, you know? I don't even know. Tomorrow I will be streaming Metaphor. 3rd time this week that game is getting streamed. But you know, trying to make big progress in that one. Having a lot of fun with it. But yeah, next week, if we're lucky, we might finish this game. Maybe. I will try to grind a little bit. I'll try to grind. I'll try to leave this more like midweek so that I've actually got time to work on it a little, and I'll try to actually remember to do that because I'm so fucking bad at getting that done. But I'll try to do like a little bit. It won't make a huge difference because the defense stat right there, I can't point at it, but above his health bar, and the health bar, those two stats, as I said, I can increase them. I don't even know if they get any more increases. They must do, but I've already done 100% diorama for every area, so maybe there's like a way to view the diorama for the Moonflower Palace. Maybe like little boxes show up as you do some of that, and then we can get more stats that way. I have no idea. But anyway, I've yapped long enough. That is really going to be it for now. I'm looking forward to maybe finishing this next week though. Can we finish it before I hit day 100? Probably not if I play it off screen. Okay, bye.